That last one that I broke upsets me greatly because I was actually getting that one remarkably flat. And I don't know. I need your guys' opinion on the no talk. If that was good or not. That was a dumb failure too. There's one wrong hit and I cracked that whole thing all the way through just like that. Not good. I hate those kinds of cracks because it's just like once you get them, you're just screwed. There's no way to get past them unless you pressure flake all the way around them, which I kind of should have done. So that was kind of on me, but that's okay. Got more bottle bottoms. I just gotta have a successful one at some point. But yeah, God, that makes me mad. That one was going remarkably well. Like really, really, really quite well. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think of those no talks, because I don't know, I feel like I was working through things pretty okay and pretty fast, but I don't know if that's what you guys want to see or not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing another one immediately after that one because I need to have at least a success for the week. I'm glad it was only like 15 minutes in. If this one fails too, there won't be a Cahokia point this week. It'll just be 2 failure videos, which is whatever. Probably end up recording something at another time. Because if I do one and I break it, whatever. It's fine. If I break 2 of them, though, something's up. And I don't want to keep pushing myself when I'm encountering that kind of thing. That will yield nothing good. We're doing pretty good. What are we on to? Part 7? Usually I would explain what I'm doing in this series, but go watch episode 1. I talk about it. I show pictures even. This is just a point cache that I'm doing. What's a point cache? Go watch the first video. Check it out. It's fun. Nah. It's a beautiful day too, so it's like I want to make the most of it and I want to make some stuff. I think it's like 67 is the high for today, so it's like, wow, that's nice. It's real nice. I'm also going to start zooming the videos out just a little bit because I think that'll help with the focusing issues. Or at least when doing the indirect, it'll help with the focusing issues. I feel like with pressure flaking, that's just, borderline impossible because of just how it is. It's whatever. Pressure flaking is not the most interesting part, in my opinion. Oop. But yeah, anytime I get those little split outs, drives me nuts. There we go. I might try and still use those 2 halves because I was getting them pretty darn thin. So I'll collect them from over on the ground at some point. Mess around with them, maybe make something small. I do have a point showcase that I got to do with some glass points. and I'm missing a few. Usually I do batches of 4, but if I make something out of either of those halves, I'm going to have a batch of 5, which is whatever. That's fine. It's more than acceptable. I gotta figure out too, it's like I feel like I should shape them like way earlier than I usually do. And by that I mean, like, I feel like I should really start trying to establish a triangle shape a lot earlier on. But then it's like I can only do that so early, you know? Like sometimes I just really can't. There's just no way for me to do it. Yeah, not feeling exceptionally talkative. Just got nothing to say, really. Sometimes I am but a man of few words. I'll let you guys listen to the ambience of breaking glass and the lawnmower. Is that another split? What the heck is that? What is that garbage? I'm not even going to try to bother going around that. I'm just breaking that off. Yeah. What in the world? I have no idea what's going on there. That's weird. That's real weird. Yuck. Need to get rid of him. I did record a YouTube short as well. It's nothing too fancy. Just kind of me working with some obsidian. You know, some people requested that I make a couple more shorts. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll make one. Just for funsies. I don't like filming the shorts a whole lot because you gotta really make sure you set yourself up for some like cool stuff in the middle of everything. Because, you know, like either you flick a flake off or pull it back and do like a reveal. Because, you know, you gotta have some highlights. You can't just be smacking it a bunch. At least I feel that way. That's what I'd want in my shorts content. So, yeah. There's a piece of glass in this glove, and I can feel it. Get out. Get out? Oh, there is a hole. What the heck? Oh. See, I would use some of this tape, but I know it's not going to stick very well. It never does. It like gets dust in it, and then it's over. So it works for a little bit, and then it doesn't. But we're going to try. It's just some regular athletic tape, nothing crazy or fancy. I'm sure there's better tapes to use. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to file this down real quick here. I feel like I'm getting a bit chewed up there on the end. Ooh, you got some glass in there. Oh, yes, we do. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. No. Wow. Okay. Didn't like that at all. which direction I want to make the tip. Not entirely sure yet. Kind of want to shave a bunch of this off because I feel like there's problems. Like just weird stuff that'll mess the whole point up. So I'm going to shave back this side, I think. And we're going to try to make that the tip. Smack, smack, smack. Come on. Be weird. 'Tis not the time to be engaging in tomfoolery. Like that. That was a pretty big bite. Yuck. Make sure there's no crack in there. There isn't. Okay. Now it's got me thinking. Yay. That was dumb. I slipped. Slipped off it and messed it up. What in the world? Something's up. That is just... I don't know what's going on with that. Weirdness. I feel like I'm getting to a real weird abstract shape as well, just a little bit. Because that weird bite kind of threw off the usual groove that we go with. It's like we kind of have our system sorta. What the heck? What is happening? This is behaving so weird. I think it's me. It has to be me. I don't know what it is, because I don't think... I have just no idea what's going on. I don't know if I'm off today or what. Have no clue. Now I'm doing nasty stuff. I'm trying to turn this back. Oh my god. Am I not upgrading enough? Is my tool being weird? I think I'm the issue, but I'm not sure. definitely think I'm the issue in this case. I was very lucky. I needed that really bad. And that goes down. I can't shoot that very far. Same with this one. But it doesn't want to go anyways. That was awful. What the world? Is this in focus? I'm way down in the corner, aren't I? Sorry. How are we doing? Got plenty of room. Okay. See, like, all of those usually knock off pieces. So I don't really know what in the world is happening. I just feel weird. I don't know. You ever get those days where you're just like, things are weird? Like, everything's just weird. You didn't do anything different. You didn't change anything. It's a beautiful day. Stuff just is weird. That's where I'm at. See, like that. Like that. What in the world? Does it want me to just pressure flake for this entire thing? Because this is getting ridiculous. I'm doing it. I don't know why. Something about that indirect percussion, I just don't trust it. When I'm messing up like that, the chances of me doing something really stupid and ruining this whole thing get quite high. And that's no good. We do not want that. No, we do not. My thumb's doing a little better. The only reason it bled as much as it did is because it was really deep. But honestly, it's a very small cut. Like, it's just that. But the obsidian went real deep, so it just bled like crazy. It hurt. Hurt a lot. It's no bueno. No. Oh, no, no. See if I can mess this up. Good enough. Okay, how we doing? We're getting there. I'm gonna flatten this side out. I want to see if I can get that to behave for us just a smidge. Let's see, what do we got to work with? I'll leave as much of that length as possible. Can I get that from somewhere else? I'm gonna need to, because that's kind of nasty. There's a step right there, a nice tall one, and then there's a step right across from it, so I can't sneak up behind it. Yuck. I don't like that. See? See, it's just not doing it. What am I doing? What is happening? Am I in crazy town right now? Maybe I'm chickening out. You know what it probably is? It's probably like something psychological in my brain. Since I broke that last one, my brain's like, be careful. When I really shouldn't be. There we go, take care of that step fracture. Okay, nice. You did that. It's a big platform, be gentle with this one. Sometimes with those real big platforms, you can really take a bite. You don't want to take a bite. You don't want Cookie Monster around here. He is not our friend. I'm pretty okay though, I think. I might just go back to pressure for a hot minute. I don't know. Again, like I said, I know this is boring, but I don't know what it is. The vibes are off. I blame the other one that I snapped. That's where all the bad vibes came from. That dang thing. I'm getting there. In fact, we're really close. Really just need to be aggressive with it. That looks pretty good. Looks sick. Where'd she go? There she is. Okay, so we kind of got our flat edge. Now we just got to work things in. And I do have to thin that just a bit because I don't want this to be like a mismatched level of thickness. And I don't want to do it with the indirect, so we might have to do it this way. Let's see if I can go back to the indirect now. I'm losing my block. Get back here. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe my block was turned the wrong way. Who knows? It's a mystery. I needed that to be... I need those to be substantial. Just like that. Perfect. I'm definitely chickening out on my hits. I can feel it. I can just feel it whenever I do them. big dog. It did a weird thing. It like reached up there. That's weird. You see that? Look at that. All the way up there. Odd. I'm getting closer and closer to just wanting to do the rest with pressure. I think I might give in to those desires. Just because I don't know, I'm feeling I've spooked myself. I don't want to be spooked. And once you kind of make a big mistake like that, on something like this, you just got to be careful. And I'd rather be careful than sorry. It is interesting how, despite this being like a series on the same point style, the dynamics of getting those points done is kind of different every single time, you know? I don't know. I just think that's interesting. Like I said, that we're doing pretty darn okay. Before I really got the hang of the indirect percussion, I would just pressure flake the bottle bottoms, the whole thing. I'd do everything. Thinning, shaping, notching. There was no percussion for me because I just wasn't good at it yet. Boy, howdy, did those take a while. We're doing great. I kind of want to... let's see if we can get a... We do need to bring the walls in to get that tip. There is some goofiness up here that I really want to take care of. Right here. Nope. It's okay though. Because I didn't do it doesn't mean that we're in trouble. No, we still gotta thin it just a little bit more to continue going. Is that me? Did that just break off, or was that me? I can't tell. Either way, we will take advantage of it. I feel like the focus is a lot better when I keep the camera away from what I'm doing, kind of like we have right now. Because anytime I glance at it to make sure that it's in focus, it appears to be. I could be getting faked out right now and not even know it. So, we'll just have to see. This would make for one heck of a nice, like, large arrowhead, I will say. I definitely feel like once I get the initial shaping done, I do have a lot more control over the, once I get the initial thinning taken care of, I get a lot more control with the pressure flaking. I mean, it's beautiful. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way? Sure. Still bringing her in just a bit. I think I need to bring this in a little bit because I can see that base is just not quite there. And it's like, it's monotonous, so I don't want to do it. But also it makes things so nice. Switch to, actually here, let me sand this down real quick. I just want that to be ready next time I use it. I might do this one just a little bit too. There we go. Ready. Second, I'm trying to be extremely controlled and extremely careful. Again, tip work, I just want to be smart about it. If I can be smart about it, then I won't cause issues. Even if it's not perfect, I'll still take it. And if you were to ask me, would I rather have a slightly imperfect tip or have that tip fly off? I mean, ask any napper that, and depending on their level of OCD, they will likely choose to have it stay on. It's one thing to be able to like pick at it and fix it, you know, but it's a completely other thing when it goes flying, and it's like, okay, well, now I have to reshape all of it, because that sucks. It's a doozy when that happens. So that's looking quite good. How close are we? Do I need to keep bringing it in? I mean, that is next to spot on. I'm just gonna do a smidgen of shaping because it is a little rounded up there, but this ain't even like heavy lifting. I'm just, again, picking. Wow, look at those. Ain't that beautiful? Wow, isn't that special? Yeah, honestly. Let me see here. There it is. Is that good? It's good enough, I think. Yeah, good enough. Okay, let me see here. What do we need to? We need to trim this base up a lot. Like, we need to bring her back. Jeez. Yeah, we got to take that whole thing off. I'm going to try to put little notches in at where we can stop. So there's going to be, let me see here, 1 second, bear with me. One like right here. There's one right there. And on the other side here. And I can always be just a smidge off. I see where I need to put it. Pretty much like right there. Okay, let's get our big boy out. You can take a bit more off. That's why I like this big one. With my pressure flakers, if you're interested in buying them, I'm including my email in the descriptions now. So, if you're curious to buy some, you can contact me and I can give you information. There will be a video at some point too, don't worry. I recently got some feedback from some folks I've been sending them to test out, because I want other people to test them. Because I'm me and I'm used to them, and other people nap differently. So I wanted some extra testers to give them a go. And so far as I can tell, everything has been superb, which makes me feel happy. Very, very happy. If anything, this bottom is just a smidge thick. And it's not a smidge, it's sheet thick. We still got a long ways to go though, so I can keep thinning out just more and more. To be working well. Still got a little ways to go. Got an itch in my nose, my goodness. I will say that is the one thing that has been starting up really, really bad. Allergies. Wow, look at the flaking on it. Look at those long flakes and the fun ones coming up from the base. Beautiful. Lovely. Jeez. I still got a heck of a long ways to go. Fine with me. Again, it's easier with pressure now. I should do this more often because this is a lot less stressful. Because I know sometimes I start using my precision indirect. That's just so stressful. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still very much mess up with pressure as well, but I don't know. My pressure mistakes usually aren't as bad as the indirect mistakes. And by as bad, I mean in relation to the time it takes to fix them. I think, do we have the length right? Because we got to get to the concave base at some point. Maybe just one more pass. Maybe too aggressive. That's not in focus. Switch from the big boy to the 6 gauge. That was a good flake. Does that bring us up? I think it does. Let me see here. We start doing the concave on the base. You know what? I'm going to say we can. I'm going to say that we can, boys. We're going to go for it. Time 43. Yeah, I'm gonna be about on time with the rest of them. Let's see here. That one corner, it's a bit gimped. Broke off. I'm gonna actually bring it up because I want that corner to be sharp. So I'm actually gonna bring this up just a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna hurt it though. We got plenty of room. Be gentle on this other corner. Have that issue twice. Much better. I like that a lot more. Yuck, that needs to go. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Gentle on those edges. Sharp on the camera focus. How far did this go in? This seems about right. And a bit lumpy. I know it'll clean up just a bit, but yeah, I think that's it. If anything, it might have been just a smidge too deep. Yeah. Perfectly acceptable, in my opinion. Now my favorite part, my most cherished and favorite part. Notches there. I'm taking my time on this, and you know what? I'm gonna make sure it's extra accurate, so Pardon me while I remove this off camera and make sure to sync up my notching location, because I am not goofing this one. Oh my god. Did I do it? Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Nope, one of those is still definitely higher. That one's higher. Up here, this one. I'm gonna do this one first. Where's my notcher? We're doing that one first. Because it seems, or it feels like it's more, the more correct one out of the two. Watching her close. It's about on par. Okay. Finesse. I got to have finesse. It's right there. The base is a bit weird now that I'm looking at it, but I can fix the base. I just want these notches to be in the same spot, and I think I got it. Oh my god, did I stall them already? Nah. In fact, I almost want to make, you know what, I might make this one. I feel like it's a bit small. Yeah, they're definitely equal. Nice, okay. Sweet, we're cooking. Yeah, that one side sticks out a lot. Like this. Cleaning her up a little bit. I just got a glass splinter in my arm. I felt it. How's it look compared to the other one? Yeah, it's about on par. Gotta do the middle one though. Don't worry, I still got room to choke. I did kind of have a bit of a thick pop out on that one. Dang it. That really goofs it, don't it? How do I fix that? I gotta make it wider. It's okay though, that seems to be working. Could have thinned that out just a little bit more. It's a bit difficult to get these, or this base notch in. Remarkably difficult, in fact. Let me see here. Let me look at it. Get a nice close look. Honestly, I think it's fine. We're gonna go with it. We take it? I think we take it. How close did we get? Close enough. It might be a bit bigger. I think it's the prettiest one, honestly, so far. I definitely want to say that it's the prettiest. Let me... Where did I put it? There it is. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see how good we're getting for memory. Oh no. There's that one. And it was this one. And it was the one that looks very similar to that one. Oh no, now the memory is starting to fade. And then I think there was this big notch one. And there was the one with the big pop out, or a lot of the bottom. I think this is, I think it was this one. Man, we don't have enough room on this little tray here. This one, and then most recently, that one. Yeah, shoot, there's not enough room on this thing. We'll squeeze them in. Look at them all. I might just try to hold them. Get a thumbnail, because we got to get a thumbnail, right, boys? Yeah. I'm quite happy with the one that we made today, in all honesty. I think it turned out well. I think it turned out quite well. Better than the last one. The last one we had some issues with that curving, because I was having issues with the bottle bottom. There we go. Look at them all. Ain't they beautiful? Let me get a couple photos. Look at them all so far. No, you can focus on whatever. Look at them all. Wow. Not bad. Not too bad. Let me put them back here real quick. I know I said I was going to get a Sharpie. Start numbering them. Newsflash, I did not do that. Let's take a look at what we got for today. I'm really happy with the fine pressure flaking I was able to do on those edge. On this edge, rather. This side. Looks quite nice. I think it looks quite nice. Did we get all the bottom? No, we didn't. Did we? No, right there. Dang it. Hey, we did a lot better than the last one, though. I think this one went swimmingly. It ended up being just a bit thicker than the other ones, but not really by any kind of remarkable amount, I'd say. I'm still quite happy with this. Got nice and sharp. Yeah. And look at that, right on time, 1 hour. Super duper. Well, that makes up for the explosion over there. Like I said, I'm going to pick that one up, and I'm probably going to make something out of it. Just to mess around with it. Unless that breaks too. Then it's like, whatever. But, yeah. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Cahokia Point Cache, Part 7. How many more do we got? We got a good bit in there still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Do I plan on using them all? Kind of want to. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe once I get to 10. Yeah, 10's a good number. I like 10. Let's do 10. Yeah, you boys in agreement? Nice. Well, there we go. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.